Ben from Outdoor Hiking Therapy, and today I'm doing a little bit of a different video. I'm going to be showing you how I pull apart the pallets that I use when I'm building stuff, like my pallet cabin that I built, and I've made a whole heap of other stuff which I've never videoed, but this is going to be how I pull the pallets apart. There's many different ways you can do it. Some people just bash them off, which tends to break them a lot. There is a tool called a pallet breaker, which goes underneath the pallet board and then levers it off. I've usually use a combination of that or the hammer, but first of all I use this nifty little tool, the old reciprocating saw, to undercut the boards, cut the nails underneath the boards. Makes life a whole lot easier getting the boards off, and it doesn't split the ends of the boards, so you can use the whole length instead of having to chop off that ratty bit on the end. So without further ado, I'll show you how to do it. That's the backside boards done. Now I'm going to flip it around and do all the front ones. Are you right there, Maverick? Out of my film. Out of the video, please. You're going to get hurt. Over here. Typical. Dog always wants to get in the video. And there we have the rail that was on the end. Now I'll do the other end. And that's how I undercut the nails on the end boards. And then with these front boards here, the middle boards, I just hammer them off with a hammer. This little thing, absolutely awesome, saves a lot of work. Now, I just use I think it's a 4-inch metal blade. Just 18 tooth per inch. Seems to be good, does the job. And then with the boards where the nails have been undercut, you've got to make sure you, if you're going to be using a thicknesser or a planer or anything like that on it, you got to make sure you punch those nails out, the heads of the nails, because otherwise when you run it through it will just destroy your blade on the thicknesser or the planer. So it's definitely something you got to think about, and that's got to be done. You got to thoroughly check before you put it through. So now all I do is I just knock these middle the boards off the middle rail, the middle rails on these ones, because it's a double length pallet. This is where the pallet breaker tool that just levers them off makes it so much easier than belting it off with a hammer, but I don't actually have one at this point in time. My last one broke, so hammer it is. Sometimes you can get the recip saw in there and cut the middle ones off as well. Just depends on how much angle you've got, how tight the boards are, that sort of thing. And there we have all the rails, the 4 rails off that one, separated from all the boards. Now I just got to go through and de-nail the ones that I knocked off, and the rest I will leave at this stage until such times I need to put them through the thicknesser. Then I'll punch the nails out, the little nail heads, but I've got to knock these nails out before I stand on them. Now this is what I find easiest to use. It's the old wheelbarrow. But no rocket science to this. Just got to knock the nails through and pull them out. When I find my hammer, that is. And there we have it, a nice pile of rails and pallet boards ready to use. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next video.